aunque sea tenía que matar a uno para quedar satisfecho. Yo tenía mucho odio en mi corazón.
I had a lot of hatred in my heart toward the people who had betrayed me. I was a delinquent from very young, and I spent my days on the streets. As I grew up, the level of violence and evil in my life grew, and eventually, I became an assaulter. Even after I went to jail, I lived a violent life, and I was considered a very dangerous prisoner. The guards and jailers hated me. The prisoners tried to kill me. Badly injured from an attack by other prisoners, I was taken to the jail infirmary, treated, and then placed in solitary confinement. When my solitary confinement ended, I returned to the section of the jail where I was being held. But when I got there, my enemies were waiting with homemade weapons to kill me. I was ready to fight them, even if I had to use my bare hands. But as I was walking towards them, I felt a hand stop me and I heard a voice say,
César, el Señor te está llamando.
Instead of fighting, I went with this Christian, and while I was walking, other Christians from the jail came around me. They took me by the shoulder and put their hands on me and said, César, today is the day that you will receive Christ. That day I knelt in the middle of the jail crying, and I received Christ as my Savior and Lord.
While in prison, Cesar met ABWE missionary Scott Russell. Scott encouraged Cesar to grow in his faith and pointed him to an ABWE seminary where he could continue to be discipled upon his release. Cesar is on track to graduate from seminary in 2 years.
Now my passion is to study the Word and communicate with others. Today I have two principal goals. One is to be able to plant a church, and the other is to serve as a pastor.
Y eso es lo que yo quiero hacer con todo mi corazón.